Welcome to the mini medium on the A1R Psychic Radio and the Moonstruck TV. I am happy to say that we are now into February, and gosh, it just blows me away just for the fact that we're already into February. But I don't know about y'all, but I do not feel like that January is the necessarily the fastest month. I feel like January is, like 60 days. It just feels like January goes slow. And then we get to February, and before we know it, we're at Christmas, right? So I kind of feel it's just one of those ways that we connect with time and how fast the time flies. But anyway, happy hump day, happy Wednesday. I've been so busy today. Usually on Wednesdays, I try to keep my my calendar, my schedule pretty light, just because I prepare myself for my show, and then right after my podcast here, then I take some time and visit my family, and then I hop on my Facebook Live. So on Stephanie's Tarot Readings on my Facebook, I will do free readings for about 2 hours. So at 7:45 p.m. Mountain Time, I hop on and just kind of do some fun, just random, whoever I'm drawn to readings. And I'll tell you, the connections have been unbelievable. And I really, truly feel that a lot of it has to do with about 2 weeks ago, I went through, which I didn't know then, I know now, but I was going through what is called a spiritual ascension. So, spiritual awakening, spiritual growth, however you want to look at it. And it was so crazy. Everything I feel happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer of that. And it was crazy. I was on social media and I saw a website, and it was so me. I was drawn to this particular website. It's called Gaia.com. And Gaia is Mother Earth. So for those who aren't familiar with Gaia, and I've always been drawn, I'm an air sign, but I've always been drawn to the water and to the earth. And I got on this website and had my little 7-day free trial. And oh boy, they sucked me in. I could not believe the different, classes, if you will, yoga, meditation, so many tools to help you connect with your spirituality. And one of those really was one of those tools or articles was what happens, what symptoms do you have when you go through spiritual ascension or spiritual awakening? Read the article. I'm sitting on my couch bawling because I had somewhat of a diagnosis of why I was feeling the way I was, why I was, even physically, I had been sick for some time. And so that validation, I feel, just opened up even more of my gifts. And now the connections with the spiritual world and with my intuition and my psyche have been just beautiful. So I am really noticing my gifts being even more in touch, in tune, on point, I guess, if you will. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, for my guides, for the universe, for all the beautiful goddesses as I connect with. So I feel that a lot of that spiritual ascension and manifesting what's to come in my future with my gifts. Just part of that is being on with A1R and how this has all worked out. And I just did a podcast. I was a guest on another podcast in Ohio, which I'll tell you in a minute where the connection is with Ohio in a minute. But I did this podcast, and the guy, Al Cooley, he has guests come on and talk about things that are very paranormal. So more to come, but I'll tell you, my beautiful blessings in my life have really started to pick up momentum, and I can't wait to see. So, but as usual, I'm going to quickly pull the affirmation for today. And the number that I've been getting this week, which has really hit me pretty hard today, very large number. So let me count these out. But I have been connected to the number 29. And so, let's see, try to count and talk at the same time. 21. So I thought, why 29? That's such a large number, but I know it'll connect. I know it'll make sense. Last week when I saw the number 17, the 17, a gal hopped on my live that I do through Facebook. I'll do the free ratings after this. And her friend had passed on January 7th. And I just randomly picked her. And so we got the 17. So there's why the 17. So sometimes the numbers won't make sense with my callers on my show, but they will with my life. All right. So enough with my chit chat. Let's read the affirmation. So this affirmation goes out to everybody. And the universe says, I choose to live with courage. I do not allow others to intimidate me. I stand my ground. I never give up. And I feel like, man, if that is not perfect, how beautiful is that with just a lot of what people will go through, allowing others to control their lives, and emotions. So choose courage. Don't let others intimidate you. Stand your ground. Never give up. All right. Hey, well, here is what I love. So my next caller is Jada from Toledo, Ohio. Hi, Jada. This is the mini medium. How are you?
Hi, good.
Good. I was just explaining to all of my listeners that I just did a podcast with a gentleman from Ohio. And I thought, okay, how ironic now I have you being from Ohio. So everything happens for a reason, all the
And yes, you were
beautiful.
saying how you connected with the number 17.
Yes.
And my birthday is November 17th.
Oh my God. I love it. Well, perfect. So we even more beautiful connections with that number, right? Well, I'll ask too. The other number I got was 29, which is the 29th of the month, the age of 29, February 9th, which is tomorrow. Do you connect with that number in any way?
No, I can't think of. Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. No, that's okay. I just, again, someone connects with it tonight, I'm sure. So, well, I'm excited to meet you and do a reading for you. Is there anything specific that you're kind of wanting answers for tonight?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. So just kind of general, whatever I'm drawn to?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right. I'm just, what I do is just really kind of listen to my guides, listen to what I'm getting. But I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab, I have this new beautiful tarot deck, and once in a while, I will use my tarot. I really pretty much just connect with my gifts and really just listen to them. Um, so I hmm, okay, so I'm really going relationship right now. So relationship based. And this really is, I'm seeing connected to a significant other. So I don't see gender. I always tell people it's love is love. I don't care if it's man, woman, or whatnot. Um, I will refer to them as significant other. And I really feel how I connect with this with you is energy. And I
Hello?
feel this sense. Do I still got you? Did we lose you? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. See, all the energy will kind of will mess with our electronics. But so relationship wise, I feel energy, and the energy I feel between. Okay. The energy I feel right now, Jada, between you and a significant other, if I was to, if I don't visually, if you can see, but it's distance. I feel a distance between you two. So for me, that is showing me that either one, you're not in a relationship, or if you are, there's some distance between the two of you. Do you understand that? Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm not in a relationship, but I just have a person that I do talk to.
Yeah. Okay. No, perfect. So really just validating that, we have a good connection right now, because I just didn't feel a significant other. So, but with that said, the relationship way I'm going, I really feel that you just, even listening to your voice, and this is what happens when in my empathic ways and my intuition kicks in. You just have such a beautiful energy. I feel like you exude, that a confidence, but the
Yes.
confidence, I feel the confidence comes across to others as being intimidating. Do you intimidate men or women?
You said what you say? I'm sorry.
You're okay. No, I say your confidence, I feel, may intimidate others. Do you feel that way?
Yes, I do actually. Yes, very much
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. And so I feel, with that, and I don't want you to change yourself. That is, you are you, and you have such a beautiful energy. And unfortunately, that intimidation, I feel, is a big part of why there hasn't been like a real soul connection. And, but this person that you've been talking to, have you known them for quite some time?
Have I been talking to them quite some time?
Yes, yes.
I started talking to them in November, so like the end of November.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess that wouldn't really qualify for how I'm seeing. So that helps me a little bit with, I want you to watch for, I really feel a past connection, not necessarily a past love or a, relationship, but I feel someone from your past coming into your life. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I keep seeing 7 weeks, or I keep seeing seven. So whether
Mm-hmm.
that's 7 weeks or the month of July, I
Mm-hmm.
this person's coming back into your life, and it's out of the blue per se. You've known each other for a while, but you just reconnect, and it just, it feels good. Um,
Okay.
the the relationship that you're in now, the one you said in November, um, can I ask, did you meet online or a dating app?
No.
Okay, good girl. I mean that in a very respectful way, but um, good, good. Well, I just had this sick feeling of someone you may have met through that way, but uh, the connection between the two of you, um, I feel this is really in the end is just a friendship. And I know that's so hard to say that sometimes, but I don't
The
know if
one
I
that I'm
feel like
talking to now.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Um, have you boy, I'll tell you, my friend, you guys have met, went out on a date or no?
Not yet. Not necessarily.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying. Um, so I just want you to put up your protective kind of barrier, if you will, or your protective
And that's
wall.
and I
Yeah,
have been doing that. Yes.
good, 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 good. I love it. Well, then I'm telling you, really, that needs to stay there because I don't feel that everything about this person has been brought to the table yet. Um,
It
and
hasn't. And
so,
it definitely hasn't. That's crazy that you said that because it definitely hasn't. And that's why I've been having a protective like wall up because I feel like you haven't been bringing everything to the table, and I deserve
yep,
more. So Mhm.
absolutely. And validating, like I said just a bit ago, that you are so beautiful inside and out. You have a good head on your shoulders. You exude this confidence. And what happens with this, it's unfortunate, but you either attract the ones that are intimidated and they'll run, or sometimes you attract the ones who are drawn to you because you are safe, you are stability, your security, you
Mhm.
know. And that's kind of where I'm like, oh, put your guard up, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. But I feel really and I know I just I have another caller too, but these are quick and kind of just high level. But I want you to just keep that guard up. Um, still have that friendship, but watch for that new relationship. Like I was saying here, I really feel more like July than anything.
Okay.
So keep that option open. Um, but just keep being you, my friend. You have such an amazing energy. I love it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Well, I appreciate you being on my show, and you have a beautiful night and take care, okay?
Okay. Thank you. You also.
Okay, thanks, hon. Bye bye. Okay, all right. We got some time for another caller. This is Amy from Oklahoma. Hi, Amy.
Hi, Stephanie.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm excited. I love listening to the accents of people in Oklahoma. So I'll just talk.
I'm told that a lot from people on the East Coast.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, or I do readings for all over the world, and the UK is one of my favorite. Australia, just listening
Definitely.
to their,
Uh-huh.
you know. Well, tell me, I know we have short time with these readings, but what can I help you with tonight?
Well, I had a couple of things actually. The first thing that's really at the forefront of what's going on with me currently is I lost my best friend tragically a year ago in January. And I actually lost four loved ones in 2022. My best friend was the one that traumatized me the most, and I've been having a really hard time with it. We just had her 1 year anniversary of her passing, and I'm still trying to learn how to live without her. And I'm still trying, to trust my intuition that she's still around me, even though she's not in the physical realm. And I look for signs of her all the time. I still talk to her. I call out to her. I just miss her so
Yeah.
much. And
I'm so
it was
sorry.
a, very, very, tragic event. And I've lost loved ones in my life that I was close to, but this one was very unexpected and very sudden.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry for your losses. And I do understand how much that we want them here, and, one of the sayings that I love is that dying is easy, living is hard, and
Absolutely.
and we that are here in the physical realm, we kind of, if you think about it, we selfishly, and I mean this in a gentle, loving way, but we selfishly want them with us, because I mean, we miss them terribly. You're One good thing I love about you, and as I'm listening, is you're so spiritual. You're so open to the signs and the symbols that, they're giving you. So make sure you
Absolutely.
just yeah, make sure you keep that going, because that's going to give you all the comfort, at the time that you need. Um, Let me ask you, do you connect with any of these loved ones? Does the 29 number connect with them? So February 9th, the 29th of the month, with any of these loved ones?
February 29th. Gosh, I'm trying to dig really deep. Um,
Okay.
no, I can't recall off the
Sometimes,
top of my head. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, no, no. Don't be sorry. It's okay. Sometimes it will just click later, but this number could be connected. After my podcast, I do free readings on my Facebook page on Stephanie's Tarot Readings. I feel like we may
Okay.
be getting a whole lot. If you have time tonight, before we finish your reading now, hop on my Stephanie's Tarot Reading page. At 7:45 Mountain Time, I do free readings. I have a feeling
Okay.
I've got so much energy in my room right now. I mean, I've got things just going kind of crazy, but the 29 was a number I was getting, and a lot of time that
Okay.
number will connect with a loved one. But I
Okay.
also just now the number 18. I get numbers a lot, by the way. So
Okay.
8 being the 18th of the month, 2018, January 8th, when I see the 1 and 8. So
Okay.
keep that in mind as well. Um, your friend that you mentioned had passed very tragically. That you just had the one
Yes.
year. Um, well, if this is a she, correct? This is a female. Is that
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I really feel if this is her, this could be someone at the moment else, but um, I keep getting a very quick impact, as if something hits me really hard, and that
Mhm.
causes my passing. Do you understand that?
Mhm. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I
Okay,
totally resonate with
perfect,
that. Mhm. Mhm.
perfect. Um, and I just heard the name at two syllable, like SHS, like Sheila, Sherry, Cheryl. Do you connect with that name?
Sheila, Cheryl, Sherry. Um,
Yeah,
gosh,
the two syllable
not on
S.
the
I
top of
keep
my
getting.
head.
Okay,
Two
all
syllable
right,
S.
just keep it
Okay.
in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries. I'll hear names, but with my mediumship, they'll come through kind of cryptic. So
Mhm.
I'll
Mhm.
hear bits and pieces. Um, mm, um, I just heard tell her to let this go. You're holding on to some guilt. You're holding on to some, uh, wishing that you could have done something, or you weren't able to be there for her
Absolutely.
with you.
You hit it on the you hit it on the head. I mean, that's exactly what I've been dealing with for the past
Yeah.
12 and a half months. Absolutely.
Yeah. I know we have a couple minutes left, but that's why I said I've got so much for you. You may want to hop on that live in a couple hour, but oh boy, she's fun. Her energy is so fun.
Yeah.
She's a firecracker. Oh my
Yeah, that's
God.
definitely her. That's definitely her. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh, I have chills. Well, I have chills. We have her here. And I just heard Alex or Alexis. Do you connect with that? That was
I
really
do.
very okay. Okay, perfect. And she says that there's more involved with her accident, with her passing, but they haven't been held accountable. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do absolutely. I know exactly what she's referring to, and oh my gosh, I wish I could do something about it and make this right and fix it for her.
I know, hon. I know. Oh boy, I know.
I've been trying really hard to let go of the lack of power I have to make things right, and for me not being able to be there because she was not close to me in the physical sense whenever it happened. And I've often, felt so, guilty for, seeing things, before it happened to save her. And that has, that's drove me down some dark paths.
Right. And that's the worry that I know she's got, that I'm feeling. And I know I've got to wrap up, my friend. I feel bad that we get such a short time. I'm being told by my producer, but hop on my live if you can, or email me at tarotwithsteph@gmail.com, and I'm happy to see if we can't continue. Okay.